Yes, folks, time once again for some alt-right bullshit.
A philosopher has to wear many hats, to put it mildly.
That's right. Stefan Molyneux, the man who plundered and plagiarized the groundbreaking presentational techniques of one of our greatest philosophers, Noam Chomsky, and never ever gave him credit for it. Now, I'm sure you've all been watching this where Donald Trump wants this guy to be a judge in the Supreme Court. Basically someone who'll cover his ass, because let's face it, he's in deep shit now, isn't he? So the story was covered by Molyneux and this guy, someone he would consider to be of low IQ. So let's see how they both compare. It's all to do with the man on the left reaching out to the guy on the right, informing him that his daughter was killed in the Parkland shooting. And probably wanted his thoughts on gun control and how an 18-year-old kid can get his hands on an AR-15. Let's cut to the chase and see how it all pans out.
As they prepared to break for lunch during yesterday's hearing, the photo alone, look at this. You can see the caliber of person that Brett Kavanaugh is. Kavanaugh looked at Fred Guttenberg, and Kavanaugh turned around and walked away. It means that he has absolutely no regard for anyone else but his own agenda. He's campaigning in his own way to convince America that he's the best choice, and this is what he does with this opportunity. Now, I want to play a clip from Fred Guttenberg, who explained exactly why he did what he did yesterday.
Candidly, my hope to him was simply to say, I hope you change your stance, because we can fix this. He's a father, and I was hoping to appeal to that.
The reality is that Brett Kavanaugh is being funded by the NRA. It's small moments like these that reveal to you the caliber of a person, the caliber of a man, a caliber of a leader, of a potential leader. This definitely demonstrates that Brett Kavanaugh is not the type of person that we need on the Supreme Court.
Now, let's leave low IQ colored man and go straight to Stefan Molyneux's Alternative Facts.
Now, as Judge Kavanaugh left for his lunch break, some unidentified individual approached him.
Now, did you see him go down there like an animal ready to pounce? He approached him.
But before Judge Kavanaugh was able to shake his hand, security had intervened. Why? Because security is doing their job.
Now, let's check that with low IQ colored man.
At what point did security intervene? Take a look. So, as you could see, security didn't intervene until Brett Kavanaugh had already turned around and began walking away.
A bit of a contradiction there. I think you should move on.
The guy who came up to shake Kavanaugh's hand, his name's Fred Guttenberg. Now, he's a father of a Parkland shooting victim, and he's very anti-Second Amendment, very pro-gun control and so on. So
why the fuck is he smiling?
Let's just say there's a significant difference of opinion.
Of course there's a difference of opinion. His daughter fucking died. Now get this one, folks.
He's not just coming there as a sad dad.
He's not coming there as a sad dad? Are you fucking kidding me?
He is an activist.
Oh, so now he's an activist. I think the only activity he would like to see is once more his daughter's smile. Fuckface.
But Judge Kavanaugh is supposed to be just, yeah, it's fine, because he has no idea that this guy's name is Fred Guttenberg, whose daughter was killed in the Parkland shooting. He has no idea.
Well, let's see if we can verify that with low IQ colored man.
He listened to Fred as he introduced himself and said, my daughter was one of the ones killed in Parkland, Florida.
But the liberal media went completely insane that Kavanaugh did not shake Guttenberg's hand, even though they have massive disagreements on fundamental rights such as the right to own and bear arms.
I didn't quite catch all that, but carry on, Steph.
The media, you see, is pushing forward this narrative that you have to be very civilized, you see, to people who disagree with you. We're in Australia recently. When Lauren and I went to go out and talk to protesters, we just got screamed at.
Oh, I see. The father of this poor unfortunate girl's getting all the attention, but there's no sympathy for me.
Called horrible names. Told to F off and go away.
You don't say.
A handshake would be a vast improvement. So the media, trying to complain that Kavanaugh is being somehow uncivil by not shaking someone's hand who he strongly and politically and foundationally and fundamentally disagrees with? You're complaining about a lack of civility? Look in the mirror, Iagos. It's you.
Oops, he's obviously off his meds again. But join us next time when Steph explains how judges can suffer from amnesia on Stefan Molyneux's Alternative Facts.
Judge, have you ever discussed Special Counsel Mueller or his investigation with anyone?
Well, it's in the news every day.
Have you discussed it with anyone?
With other judges, I know.
Yes or no?
Well, is there a person you're talking about?
I'm asking you a very direct question, yes or no?
I need to know I'm not sure I know everyone who works at that law firm.
I don't think you need to. I think you need to know who you talked with. Who'd you talk to? It's a really specific question.
I would like to know the person you're thinking of, because what if there's
I think you're thinking of someone and you don't want to tell us.
Anything you want to tell us, Steph? You know, regarding IQ?
If the IQ differences are significantly genetic, it's a tragedy, but it's no one's fault.